erase, deselect, and let's go with the paint bucket. And as has become my habit, let's start with the chisel. The chisel. That's the name of the tool I'm drawing with right now, which I guess you're not seeing yet. On what? Oh. So it goes. I heard that guy. Who is that? Who's that man speaking? He sounds like a handsome fella. That boyfriend of yours. Where'd you find him? You must have had some pretty astounding game in action there to land a dude like that. What's your secret? What's your secret? There's no secret? Just BBT? Yes. Like I say, I remember concepts, ideas, arguments, things like that, but I don't remember events. You want me to say here on the stream? Oh. Yes, I do. I do remember. Good. Good, good, good. Let's see. What's next? Crackle. Oh, huge crackle. No, no, no. The heck is that? How about that? There we are. That's better. Barky, barky. Oh, hey, I don't have a chat. I don't have a chat window going. There we are. Oh, I have to log in. It logged me out. Interesting. Select all images with crosswalks. I am not a robot. It's not satisfied. Why am I so silent? Give me something to talk about. What can I talk about? Yeah, exactly. That was the unstated part of my question. The quiet part. Here and get the rake. No, too big. Hey, Ed's here. Wrote Joshua. Hey, Joshua. I don't recognize you. Where you chatting us from? Well, I know he's on YouTube. I mean, where in the world? Yes. Ed, how you doing? How's your morning going? Yeah, right on. Green Bay, Wisconsin. I don't think I've ever been to Green Bay, Wisconsin. I've been to Milwaukee. Yeah. Wisconsin's great. You can buy beer everywhere. I was shocked. I could buy beer at the zoo. That's amazing. Yes. That was in the late 80s. Maybe things have changed a bit. Right on. Getting buff. You've been doing some push-ups? Right. Great Midwest food, too. Yeah, Joshua, I mostly grew up in Kansas City, Missouri. So I'm also a Midwesterner, but we don't have any natural lakes in Missouri, just widened rivers. We certainly don't have any Great Lakes. I've had great times at the lake, but that doesn't make them Great Lakes. Alrighty, I think I've taken this good morning about as far as it needs to go. Oh, you like it? Oh, cool. Well, we'll animate it right quick. And that can be for Instagram tomorrow. Rose, can I tell him? Can I tell him, everybody, that you're my Instagram manager? Well, I've already told him. Yes, Rose has got me stepping up my Instagram game. Alrighty. Ah. So Joshua, Ed is in Montreal, Quebec, but I guess like a lot of Canadians, he's pretty attuned to what's going on here. Maybe you can speak to that, Ed, to the Canadian view of the United States. Do you consider yourself to be a subjective empire? She's liked a few, I think. Ah. So let's see. Oh, I think Josh was asking if I have a link to my Instagram in my YouTube bio. Do I? Here, I'll just post a link to my Instagram right here in this chat. Yeah, so here, I'll do it right like this. Okay, where's the chat? There we are. All right, there's my Instagram in the chat. We are as close as teeth and lips, says Ed. So is Canada the teeth or is Canada the lips? I'm guessing Canada's the lips. It doesn't bite quite as like the U.S. Who said that? Oh, Ed said that. Well, except you guys don't have referendums on should we break up with the U.S. Scotland does that all the time. Alrighty. Here's the cool thing. Hey, Rodney. Oh, shoot, I wasn't drawing on the whole image. All right. Happy birthday to you. So I'm gonna unplug the headphones, and Rose and I are gonna sing Happy Birthday together, right? No, Rose is not going for that. Yeah. So here's the animated good morning render in progress. All right. So we'll say export. And good morning speed draw. Save. All right, now let's get a new document. I'll just go to current screen size. Now I'm just going to make an abstract background right quick so that Rose can use that in Instagram images. So this will just be me playing around. No, this is going to be a different one. This will just be a generic sort of, colored background that we can use. So I guess I'll start with maybe something yellow. Yeah. So, Joshua, the answer to your question is yes, many, many years ago, and I wouldn't show it to anybody. It looks terrible to my eyes now. These days, I do work for hire. I write and draw a comic strip called Geb, and we are printing comic books. But I don't own the characters. It's not my intellectual property. I'm just the guy who creates it. Kind of the Marvel model. All right, so what are we doing here? What are we going to do? Yeah, I do. Here, I'll put the link in the description, in the chat here. Oh, right. Let's see, what else? See, I should just unplug the headphones again and you should say all that rather than relaying it to me. Oh, I know. Well, you could actually join the chat and type all that stuff. How about that? Let's see. About. And you know, I should have put all that on a different layer. And let's make it bigger. There we go. There's our foliage. I'm building my own. Any advice? We got a small team of 6 building it. It's a labor of love. We've been working on it off and on for 3 years, and we finally published next year independently. Well, cool. Got a link? You can't post links in this chat, but you can send it to me via email, and I'll post it here. Okay. Rose suggests that you just follow me on Instagram and send me a direct message there. Anyway, you want to get that link to me, I'll post it here in the chat for people to see. Let's go with some green. All right, now, how about... let's go with comics. And this halftone. All right, so let's put it on the layer below and make it bigger. And let's go down here. Yeah. What is SMM? I don't know what that is. Ed posts the same thing. What is SSM? No. That's Ed guessing. Right. So do you have a Kickstarter or a GoFundMe or something to help with the printing costs and other expenses? Anyway, if you've sent me a link, let me know, and I will I'll share it with folks. Let's see. Let's make that smaller. That. So 6 people. How's the labor divided up there? You have multiple artists and one writer, or how's that work? What was that? Instagram. Joshua wants to send you a message. Yeah. So, yeah. Images concealed to protect you from unwanted comment. Tap to see preview. Oh, okay. Don't know why Instagram would protect me from that. Yep. All right. Let's see. View profile. Follow back. All right. Right on. Okay, so let me go back. And, well, tell you what, I'll just post the link to your, how do I do this? So, let's go. Yeah, I can't I can't mess with this right now. Rose, you're logged into my Instagram, right? Can you send me a link that I can post to Joshua's Instagram? Can you convert Joshua's Instagram account into a link that I can post? Oh, okay. Yeah. Then I don't see that. Okay. All right. I think that's enough for this, unless there's a way for me to blur this lowest layer. Oh, okay. So this is silly. I am cutting, or copying, I suppose, from the WhatsApp chat and pasting into the Restream chat, which is here. All right. It should appear on. Oh, what's all that? Wow. No, I don't want to post that. Apparently, there's a lot of stuff in my buffer here. There we go. Oh, no, not vector. On Instagram? Oh, okay. Is there something to draw? Sure. I'll draw a damselfly. Why not? Oh, neat. Let's see. Too many tabs open. Let's start closing some stuff. Hey, Les. Okay. So Instagram, messages. Oh, messages is the paper airplane, right? There's Ed, and there's a link. All right. Oh, very nice. Three writers, two artists, and a project manager? Oh, three artists, two writers. Okay. So you hit a point of diminishing returns with artists or with writers very quickly in terms of how many you have on a project. All right. My team? My team is me, writer, artist. There's Kevin, who is the money man and also, sort of provides editorial guidance. We have Maria, who does office stuff and typesetting and page layout for the strip, for the comic book, the printed comic books, and she also made the website. And we also have Dina, who is an artist herself, but she doesn't provide any art to the comic, but she's going to be doing like brand identity type stuff. Yeah, and then we have Michael, who's a creative consultant, and he also handles our Twitter and Facebook pages. Yeah, Instagram has been left to just sort of wither on the vine. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but the boss doesn't use Instagram, so he doesn't care about Instagram. He doesn't like to pay for things he never sees, and he'll never look at Instagram. So, what? Yeah, he's got to pay somebody to manage it. Nobody's going to do it for free. All right, now. What's that? Crunching on chips? Yeah. Crackers. Oh, I see. Who'd you call it a cracker anyway? Let's see. Oh, nothing. Bad joke. I said, who you calling a cracker? Yeah. Cracker is an insulting name for white people. Typically poor white people. I don't know. Anybody know the origin? It implies that you're white and stupid. Or uneducated. Hey, Paul. Rose says good morning. Maybe Paul knows. Is this an adventure strip or adventure story or a comedy or what's the genre? Oh, so yes, the overseers were typically very poor, uneducated white people. And much to the shame of my ancestors, many of them were Irish. Anybody see 12 Years a Slave? Remember the Cillian Murphy? So the Cillian Murphy character, the one who was really petty and vindictive, he was an Irish immigrant. He's the one who made him sing the song "Run, N-Word, Run." Yeah. Patty gonna get you. Patty is another derogatory term for Irish. Yeah. Cool. I love me some monsters, let me tell you. Joshua, are you excited about Godzilla vs. Kong? Well, that's pretty de rigueur. We need more female anti-heroes in the world. All right. Anybody recognize this portrait? Should be pretty obvious from the facial hair. Of course it's me. Yours truly. The artist himself. Here's a little historical example that should spell it all out for you. Southern plantation owners sometimes had a use for dynamite, but they would not let their slaves unload dynamite from the ships that it came in on because slaves are too valuable, so they hired Irish people to do it. Yeah, if you had a dangerous job, you're not going to send an expensive slave to do a dangerous job. Just hire a cheap cracker to do it for you. Slaves cost a lot of money. You don't risk them on dangerous work. That's what the crackers are for. All right. Yeah, exactly. It's Brad Pitt. Yes, Les. Les gets the flattery points for today. Good job. Good work. All right. And now... Right on. There we go. All right, so we're just going to delete this layer. Come on. And I will send you the rest. Export as JPEG. File name. Come on. Why will it not let me change the name? What's going on here? Oh, did Fresco crash? Fresco just crashed. Want to become famous? Buy followers, primes, and viewers. Oh my goodness. I so want to be famous. Let me give you my credit card number. All right. But well, I mean, lots of people genuinely, legitimately have lots of followers, but yes, I know. It's cheesy. All right. Here's a photograph of Brad Pitt. All right. We're going to close that. Yeah, sure. Save it. Yep. All right. Oh, there's Joe from yesterday. Should I make another attempt at Joe? Yeah, what should I draw, folks? Give me a suggestion. All right. I assume your fast is over, Les. So, what shall I draw? Andrew Yang. Okay, sure. I'll draw Andrew Yang. Yeah. That sounds like a plan. Here, let's... First, no reference. No, I won't do that. I have no way to draw him without reference. So let me go find an image of Andrew Yang. They're easy to find. Are you a Yang ganger? Images. Let's see. How about... Let's start with Andrew Yang, and then we'll move on. We'll expand from there. He's got so many great gestures, though. I'm just looking for the perfect picture. Well, let us... Here, I'll throw it over here so you guys can see what I'm choosing from. I want to smile, but I want a good gesture. How about... How about this one? This is a very Andrew Yang image. Yeah, I like that. All right, so let us save image as, and let's go reference humans. I need some more categories in here, but for now he just gets dumped into the general humans folder. Andrew Yang, my man. Okay. What? No, he's not Japanese. Yeah, Yang's not a Japanese name. No, he's from New Jersey. His traditional garb is he was a goth kid. He liked The Cure and gothy bands like that. So his traditional garb is black clothing and spiky hair. Yeah, Les Sensei is Japanese. Andrew Yang he's an American citizen, born in the United States. His parents are from Taiwan. Let's see. No, he's not Korean. He's Taiwanese. Or he's a United States citizen. He's born in America. You got to be to run for president. But his parents are from Taiwan. Let's see. So let's import the image of Andrew. Yeah. That's your privilege living in Poland. You don't get that privilege here. I mean, unless you're willing to join the deep, deep underground and cut ties to respectable society. What am I doing? I'm going Gebbio, reference, humans, UBI, FNA. All right, let's fire up the tab mate. I agree, but they are uptight, but we still have to live with the prejudices and cultural assumptions of our tastemakers, as vile as they may be. Let's see. He's been talking about that for a long time. It's, as far as I can tell, a good place to be. Until the invasion. So what do you like about Taiwan, Ed? Well, yeah, that's what I was just mentioning. Hmm. Let's just go with a pencil. All right, so Andrew does not have a strong jawline. A fat neck. But, oh. Yeah, the Chinese military is designed and built with the express intention of invading Taiwan. Yeah. Well, they claim it's theirs. Andrew Yang and his signature lack of tie. And hadn't been for a couple generations. All right. Wow, Andrew does have a very flat Asian nose. Can't believe I've never drawn him before. Rose, I don't know if you know, but Andrew Yang was my candidate. He was the guy I really supported in the Democratic primaries. I sent money to his campaign repeatedly. Yeah, he's my guy. And the mainstream corporate media ignored him. You left him off of polls, and even when they included people who were polling lower than he was, they got his name wrong repeatedly, I think on purpose. I think so. I mean, how can you not know the name of the candidates running for office when you're professional media and that's your job is to cover this thing? But he also had like a couple hundred policy proposals on his website. So a favorite trick of interviewers was to go through those and find, the trivial ones that not really his main policy objectives, but sort of like he wanted to get rid of the penny. He wanted to let MMA fighters unionize. These weren't his main, his main policy objectives, but TV interviewers would pick out just the most fringe, irrelevant stuff from his website and use that to characterize him. And then at the debates, they wouldn't let him talk. They had his microphone turned off. He was just really, he was given a very raw deal. But he was always so happy and so good-natured. Although I think at one point he did basically divorce, what was it, CNN? Which network did he say, you know what, we're not talking to you guys anymore. You've been consistently shitty. Okay. So I am not accustomed to drawing eyes like his. You have an adjective for them, Rose, that I am not allowed to say here in the United States. You know the one. Yeah. And, I wouldn't, because here it would be considered hurtful. All right, so I seriously doubt that. Although it would be smart of the Biden administration to put him in the cabinet to prevent him from primarying Harris in 2024. Let's see, duplicate layer, good. So we'll delete that. Yes, I heard that as well. All right, on. Yep. I sent money to Bernie's campaign in 2016, but 2020, actually 2019, 2018, Andrew Yang was my man. All right. So let's work on that mouth. Oh, wrong layer. So Joshua, talking about your comic, what is your role? What part of the team are you? Yep. Artist, writer, project manager, what is your role there? Unless epicanthic, is that how it's pronounced? Epicanthic. There we are. Epicanthic folds are actually a very old phenotype, and the suggestion is that prehistoric man likely had epicanthic folds. People who don't have them lost them somewhere in the fog of evolution. So Joshua, you are the project manager. All right, so you're doing outreach here, and you're doing a darn good job of it. Definitely let the rest of your team know about the outreach you accomplished here on this stream today. There's a small group of folks in the chat, but they are very smart people, and you will want them on your side. All right. I've got his eyes a little high. Andrew, are you high? Are you high? Dude, you must be high. Ah, so you have like a series Bible or World Book? We've been thinking about doing one of those for Geb and selling it as a role-playing game. Michael, who handles the Facebook and Twitter accounts, he is the owner of a role-playing game publishing company called Skirmisher. This is more painting than drawing here. Keep just going over and over the same areas. Let's get back to the drawing, sir. I'm calling myself sir. Is that self-respect or is that mockery? Feels more like mockery. Yeah. Yeah, we would have to have some very specific ground rules for you to call me sir. It's not really what I want to hear. All right, that's awful. Let's see. Andrew Yang. Dang. The name is, see over here on Instagram. Weird. Oh, I see. Kaiju Horizon. Kaiju is a Japanese word for giant monster. Yeah, Godzilla is the world's most famous kaiju. But in the movie, what was it? What was it? Benicio del Toro, not Benicio, the director of the Del Toro, Guillermo del Toro. Pacific Rim, that's the one I'm thinking of. They called the giant monsters in that kaiju. Okay. I'm in too close, trying too hard. Let's back out, try again. His mouth is just giving me trouble. Because the corners of his mouth... Okay, yeah, you can say the word, I can't. Yeah, all right. Yes. I will not. You would be a villain. No, I don't think this is the group that's going to villainize you for that, but yes. So... No, they have issues. Well, if it's a comic book, it's an issue. A single issue of a comic book. A volume would be, from my perspective, a collected work. You know, like a graphic novel might be 3 or 4 issues combined into one. I call that a volume. All right. So, as I've mentioned, I don't have much experience drawing this style of eye. It's looking very conventional Caucasian. I'll try again. It's from scratch. You know, that was kind of the plot of a recent Kim Stanley Robinson novel called Red Moon. A Chinese woman on the moon is pregnant, and she's supposed to go back to Earth to have the baby because there's never been a baby born on the moon before. Nobody knows how the microgravity will affect, the development of the fetus in the womb, or, the development of the child once it's born. I'm afraid this is not looking much like Andrew Yang. This is bugging me. Thank you. Rose just gave me encouragement in Japanese. Ganbatte. Persevere. All right. Oh, I'm not liking that at all. Okay, I have an idea. It involves hiding that layer entirely. Moving this. Starting again. Just to get away from this, let's change the color that I'm drawing in. All right. Well, I wish you'd said that earlier, Paul, but no, actually, no, I don't. I'm just ready to start over. Of course he does, because he's a smart man. Hey, First, how you doing? He warned America of what's coming. Yeah, he sure did. And he had the prescription at the ready. But will the Democrats take up that prescription? No. Because they serve the interests of the wealthy. Although, from my perspective, the wealthy would be better off if they didn't live in a country full of desperate, angry people. But Andrew Yang is relentlessly positive. That's one of the things I really liked about him. No, he's not dead. I mean, he's still around. I shouldn't talk about him in the past tense. Let's see. He's not fat, but he's not in shape. And he's not, really lean. So it's kind of hard to find the distinguishing features in his face just because it's kind of round and indistinct. Okay, I'm just placing the eyes here. I'm not trying to draw them. I'm just getting the proportions. All right. See, this is where his actual jaw is. I can't do that stuff in real time, can I? Because you're way behind. So let's see. A little closer, his eyebrows like that. What do we got here? First says, Andrew Yang talked about the wealthy digging their own grave by disenfranchising most of the working class. He said that they were aware of what they were doing, but they just can't help themselves. Yeah, that's the same message from Nick Hanauer. Nick Hanauer was one of the early investors at Amazon. I think he invested $100,000, and he's now a billionaire from that investment. I went on a corporate retreat with Nick Hanauer, with the whole company, really. You know, Jeff was there. I had dinner with Jeff Bezos and the higher ups. I just happened to be seated at that table, and I was too nervous to really talk. I didn't say much at all. And as I like to tell everybody, I played air hockey with Jeff Bezos. Many people can make that claim, though. Yeah. Do you not know of air hockey? Let's see. Well, I'm not going to put the stylus down to do a search, but it's a game played on a table. You have all these little holes in the table that air comes up through the holes, and it causes this little plastic disc to float above the surface of the table. And, it's like hockey, or it's like foosball or something, where there's a slot at each end of the table, which is the goal for the other player, and you're just trying to score goals on them. Let's see. What do you mean, Ed? You're here? You're seeing the internet? Ed, I do not know what you're talking about, dude. What are we talking about? No, I have not. I have not seen that. Oh, that's a book, isn't it? Les, I did a C-Realm podcast interview with First 2 or 3 months ago. It's one of the more recent episodes on the site. It's probably on the first page if you go to C-Realm. All right. Let us put another layer on top of that. I'll call it a sketch layer, although what I've been doing is really sketching. And we'll turn this one down. Not off, but down. Grab a darker color. And hit it again. So now I'm going to try to capture the eyes. Let's see. A little bit here. Oh. Where is that layer? I'll fetch it. Hold on a sec. Let's see. This one. Oh, right. Yeah, watch it on YouTube. Let's see. Come on. Yep, there it is.
A lot of people that have...
Nope, stop. We're not going to play it. I'm just fetching the link. All right. There you go. Oh, actually, let's bring that back up. Move it to the other monitor. And then find the chat again, because I've lost it. Where'd it go? I'm probably going to have to sign into Restream again. Oh, no. There it is. It probably does, because I put on cat videos all the time. Not videos of cats, but videos for cats. So this is really weird. I don't know where this little image of Andrew is. So let's just turn off all the layers, and there we go. Okay. Who prefers bachelordom? A confirmed bachelor. That's the term I've always heard. I think it was code for gay for a while, but now that you're just allowed to be gay, I think confirmed bachelor is what you'd call a guy. Or a MGTOW, maybe? I think first is probably better qualified to answer this than I am. I'm only glancingly connected to this scene. Actually, YouTube ad servers think that I'm of Medicare age. I get all of these ads telling me that if I have Medicare, I can get $140 added back to my Social Security each month. It's like, dude, you're pitching that to the wrong person. That is not me. I'm still in the precariat. Although this year I do have Vermont Medicaid. I don't, technically speaking, qualify for it, but they're accepting everybody who applies this year, so I applied. You know, because of the pandemic, they're accepting everybody who applies. Hey, Parker. Welcome aboard. MGTOWs, men going their own way, or MS TOWs. I don't know what the S would be. Most MGTOWs are, he says, most MGTOWs are MS TOWs. I don't know what MS TOW means. If you ever want to be on a Yang Gang podcast, I'm working with them. We have a great political conversation. Congressmen, councilmen, UBI leaders. I would love to do that. I never pass up the opportunity to appear on somebody else's podcast. It is so much easier to be the guest than it is to be the host and producer and editor. So much easier to just get on there and talk. So yeah, if you can arrange that, I'm definitely interested. So he's got this shadow here. It's kind of a continuation of this shadow that comes down like that. I've got his ears too big, really. Okay, I'll be here. Rose has stepped out. She alerts me to new messages in the chat because I don't look away from the Cintiq very often. Probably should, just for the sake of my eyes. Alright. He needs to be rounder. I'm making him too angular. Alright, well, I'm not happy with it. What does it need? What's not working here? So hey, has anybody seen The Queen's Gambit on Netflix? I started watching that last night as a result of having seen just a gushing, glowing review from Jeremy Johns. And yeah, it's great. I'm really digging it. Alright, so let's turn this one down. Turn the one below it off. Rose is back. Yay! And let's just do an ink layer. Hey, Rodney. Looks legit, mate. Thanks. I appreciate that. MS Tau, is men sent their own way? Oh, okay. So men who've been kicked to the curb, it wasn't their choice. I get you. Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? I need a new layer. We need a vector layer. Let's say ink. Yep, we talked about that. I'm definitely interested. Rose just came back and saw the podcast topic. Don't explain? Okay. No, I need a thinner line. All right. Now I shouldn't be looking at reference when I'm at the inking layer or inking stage. So I'm going to send young Andrew away. We're just going to work with what's here. I don't know why I called him young Andrew. He's not much younger than me. Alexa, how old is Andrew Yang?
Andrew Yang is 45 years old. He was born on January 13th, 1975.
He is 7 years younger than me. Or 8 years. He's 8. That's very true. Okay, you'll need to educate us there, Les. What is the Y haplogroup? Yang Kanye West 2024. Let's get the reference back up. All right. I have him with his shirt unbuttoned way more than it really is. He's got like this top button done. So let's get rid of those. I don't know that I'm Scots-Irish. Scots-Irish were Scottish people who were in Ireland for a while and then went to the New World. I don't know that that's my people. Let's see. So Andrew's shirt. All right, this layer needs to go away forever. That's what I'm looking for. Okay. All right. That. Yeah. You going to bed? Okay. Look at WhatsApp. Mm-hmm. You're likely R1B. No. Yeah, I don't know that I am Scots-Irish. I think that's a different diaspora. All right. That's why I got the color wrong, because I... Let's see. Ah! Layers! They can be your friends. There we go. All right, so his shirt collar. comes out more, like to there, and then down, like that, and that. Alright, so we gotta get rid of that. Sketch. All right, I've been silent, I realize. Let me glance over here at the chat. Oh boy, we got a lot going on here in the chat. Everybody's becoming feminized. Even the frogs are turning gay, from what I hear. Yes, from Alex Jones. No, actually, there is some basis in fact, but Alex's rant is, unhinged. Some women, especially white American women, are becoming very masculine. Yeah, that's from a while back. No, first, women have an innate knack for power. Taking control, controlling women will be civilization's ultimate undoing. Let's see. I haven't tested mine. Actually, hey, what I can show y'all, this might be of interest. Here, let me move this back over here. And there we go. And let's go. There you go. Here's my DNA story. Great news, Kevin Michael. Your results have arrived. Yes, thank you. So, maybe I am Scots-Irish. Got 35% Scottish in there. 44% Central Ireland, 35% Scotland, 10% England, Northern Europe, 6% France, 3% Germanic Europe, 2% Sweden. Fleeing famine. Yeah. Yep. Where's the map? So, here's where my people are from. Mostly Ireland, but also throughout the British Isles. Looks like I would guess this is Basque ancestry over here. It says France. Huh. In Germanic Europe. Alright, so my results seem to change over time. And Sweden. That's where I'm from, or where my genes are from. Not a scrap of anything that isn't lily white, as you can tell from my skin, should you ever see me. Alright, so let's put that back, and this. Okay, so I do. I don't know what consequences, but yes, I agree. Let's see. What am I doing? I'm on the ink layer. First is much better positioned to answer that question than I am. So I'd like to direct you to my interview with him. Yes, I am blood type O. What is your source for that, Les? I'm not disputing you. I have no idea. I'm just curious as to where this information comes from. All right. All right, everybody, you get to watch me learn how to draw Andrew Yang on today's stream. Didn't know that's where we were going, but, you know, it's not a bad place to be. Worked out better than my attempts to draw Joe Biden, which I will have to return to. Let's see. There's a good mid-tone for his. You liked it better? Huh. Interesting. Let's see. Rose says she liked the first one better. Let's go with. Where was it? That one? Okay, so that's the first one. Or it changed in your memory. Yeah. All right. Yep, your blood type is the master race, and there's plenty of cherry-picked evidence you can find to say so. So, first knows a little something about this, apparently. Nope. The O is important. Everybody wants an O in their name, an O and an apostrophe at the beginning. Just ask my ex-wife. Let's see. O'Connor, of Connor. That's me. All right. Now. What else? What's going on in the chat here? Haha, first, but it's impossible to have CAN without A. Huh. Yeah. Well, there is such a world. It's called Japan. Japanese people are obsessed with blood type. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. In the same context in which here in the US we might say, "What's your sign?" the Japanese will say, "What's your blood type?" Yeah. Yeah, that's true for like role playing games as well. You know, if you have a bio for a role playing game character, it'll include blood type. The what? Oh, the mouse utopia process? That will need a little unpacking. You know what these crazy people are talking about? Do you know what these crazy people in the chat are going on about? Their weird obsessions. These are the people who tune in to watch KMO draw. Most of them think of me as a podcaster, I'm sure. Podcaster with absurd ambitions at cartooning. No, it's not absurd. I mean, it pays the rent. All right, let's get that reference back. Okay. Thank you. All right, let's get that reference back up. So let's go. Thank you, Paul. That's very kind, if demonstrably untrue. Oh, wrong one. Let's see. Oh! GTA Grand Theft Auto. Cool. Never played much of that, but I do admire the franchise. Alright. Alright, now. Some of this. Wrong tool. Let's try that one. Andy, why don't you come on down here? How you doing, Rose? Getting sleepy? That's what I heard too, about Andrew Yang moving to Georgia. Nope, wrong color. That's the one I want. Let's go. Ooh. chat. All right, everybody. Rose has signed off for the evening. All right. Now, I'm going to do something I've never done before. I'm going to try this out, see if how this works. Let's grab a very tiny brush and just try some lines like that. In areas where I want some color, or I want some highlights. Like that. All right. All right. Whose idea was it that I draw Andrew Yang anyway? What's going on? How do I get the chat back? There we are. Drawing a face of a real person seems like the most challenging drawing task you have done on here. Oh, yeah, I'd say so. I'm doing it 2 days in a row here. Ooh, I'm on the ink layer. Don't want to do that. Back to the color layer. My Cintiq bounces when I'm doing these parallel cross-hatch or hatching lines. All right, let's take away the reference. Is that recognizable as Andrew Yang? Let's, yeah, it sure is a lot easier just to jump on here and start drawing out of my head without having it, any pressure for it to look like anything in particular. All right. All right, so I think what I need to do is save. Let's go Andrew Yang, and today is the 11th. No, it's the 10th. So it is 10 November 2020. And now let's export the whole thing. I like PNG files myself. All right. Okay. Now, let's grab one of the backgrounds that I did in Fresco. Come on. Oh, I see. Or I can just do a background here, but I need him on the other side of the page is the issue. So let's just flatten all this. And then, grab Andrew himself. Drag him over here. Okay. Let's go. What was that? That was Rose. No? Oh, I see. That was somebody else on WhatsApp. I cannot attend to that now. I like ContraPoint's YouTube channel. I do too. I like ContraPoints. He's very smart and funny and a very good set decorator. I know that's sounds like a diminishment, but I mean it as a compliment. All right. Pattern. Texture. Here's my FX brushes. Come on. All right. All right. There's our Andrew Yang piece for the day. Let's export single layer, PNG, save, yes, replace it. Okay. And okay. All right. There is the output for today's live stream. I'm going to post that to Twitter. Oh, except for one little thing. One itsy bitsy tiny little thing. There we go. Now let's do that again. Actually, let's go to the background. Select everything. And let's blur it. Come on. All right, now. Okay. That I will throw up on Tweetar, and I'll send it to Rose, and she can put it on Instagram later. Looks great, dude. Have a nice day, everyone. Bye, Paul. See you later. It's a very nice addition to Drawing Politics Week. It's fuchsia. What is this purple mist you have put Yang in? KMO, have you seen that channel Sam O'Nella? He uses very simple animations while telling funny, weird history fact stories. I'm not sure. I'll look later. All right, everybody. It's been fun. Thanks for joining me.